Oh my gosh. The question I have that people often ask me is how I'm able to say so many honest, truthful, straightforward things in front of all of you as the fan base. And I'm like, well, I'm just so happy all the time. And I'm just so happy all the time. I mean, I live in happiness. Gary Vee and I live in happiness. The reason I'm so happy is because of him. I live in laughter and happiness with him in my life, and I'm just really grateful for all the things that we've been blessed with. I love everything about you, Gary. I just want to tell you that. And I wanted to let everybody know that you tried to infiltrate our relationship as if you had a relationship like that. However, you don't really have a relationship like that. That's the lie. That's the lie manifestation. However, it's not working out for you very well. It's not working out very well for you, Kristen Cavallari, and for all of you in LA. Because we live in we grew up in such a wonderful location, such a lovely high school. We had such a great high school. We had such great educated teachers. I learned so much in high school. So I shouldn't really say we, I should say I. Because I studied and I learned, and sometimes I didn't study, but I still did very well because I listened in class. And it brought me to where I am today, which is famous on a platform, winning elections, government elections. Not for myself. Do you really think I want to do this shit? It's kind of funny because it's like, this is something I will always say. Do you think I would have rather just been a stay-at-home mom with no responsibility where I just worked on my sewing? Or do you think I really wanted to be involved in politics? Ask yourselves that real question. However, in some cases in life, when you're blessed with a skill, you have to do the things to help other people. It's kind of like when people go off to WAR. You don't really want to go, but you know it's your duty. You don't want to deal with the people that are vile, abusive in town, but because you are a community and because you believe in your family and because you want to protect your family, you have to get out of your own way and you have to actually have the conversations to show people who's boss, meaning you're not going to allow migrants to take over your Social Security. You're not going to let migrants take over your properties when there's homeless people down the street. Even if Kamala Harris, who was not elected by anyone in this country, tells you otherwise. That's the craziest thing of finagling the way our government, we've always trusted in our government, but talked smack about our government. And so because I know a lot about human behavior, like what we're watching with these communists, such as Kamala Harris, Kristen Cavallari, they're the same breed. Just like Joe Biden. Just like Obama. Same breed of human. They're just human beings who poop and pee just like everybody else. However, they have an ability about themselves to make you feel less than and unworthy. When you already feel unworthy, and they can also make you feel like you are invincible. And some of you like feeling invincible. You ignore people's concerns about you because you see only money and parties. And that's the balance of life, of caring what people think and not caring what people think and knowing when it's appropriate. However, none of you really quite understood the assignment. Waiting around for someone to come rescue you. It's a group effort in the country of the United States of America. The fact that I'm the only one standing up for this country, aside from the lists I've already named, while you sit around on your ivory tower allowing a Persian and a Paris Hilton and a Kim Kardashian to talk about Prince Paraquat. And you're a lawyer. Your homeland is at risk. And you decided, and I even gifted you some education, lots of it. So my question is for all of you, those of you who knew we were badasses in high school, where the hell are you? And what the hell are you actually doing to assist all of us in stopping these fools out of LA? Because I know your asses. And I know you don't like that shit. So why am I speaking the way that I speak about you, Lisa Brannon? Might be that little friend of yours who is the reason why I quit at Dr. Deese's office, by the way. The Indian. And that little blonde. Remember when you left me after you dropped me off on the street corner and then expected me to walk back to the main building? That's the kind of people that I grew up with. I look at it as, oh, cool, well, I'll get some little exercise in. They looked at it, well, just leave her, she'll walk. I cried that day, actually. I said, how could you do that to somebody? Not for me, but knowing what kind of people they actually were. See, Sonita Beasley is actually who Lisa Brannon is now married to, her ex-husband. So I think, dude, you may have made a crazy choice from going to crazy to crazier. See, it happens in LA and Hollywood just like it does in a small town. It's just on a bigger scale. And they use that as a weapon. Like Lisa Brannon tried to use it as a weapon against me. And we were in middle school together. It's all about you, ain't it, ladies? Yeah, and then you're going to be like, oh, well, we're all a community. And I'm trying to sell you on my business, but now we're a community until I do better than you. And then you're like, I'm not interested because I don't want you to do better than me. Not to mention my comments and content are the real shit. And your shit's like this. Well, you just got to forgive people. You just got to be nice to people. Okay, thanks. Go for it. That's part of the problem of social media is you missed community and you went straight to global. That's crazy shit, ain't it? You missed community and you went straight to global. That's some crazy shit. That would never make any sense in any business plan for civilization to thrive and survive. So I think that's a crime against humanity, TikTok. And let's not forget about what Instagram and Bill Gates was involved in to promote and produce boobies. I think that's the wrong website. While those same girls like Ken Craddock, they go to church on Sunday. So me and my kids, we went to church and we were just crying because the well, guess what? The proof is in my content, Ken Craddock. And Key tells us all the secrets. Key, do you want to tell a little bit about how she treats you and tell a little bit about what she does to camp? And tell us about what your father, your birth father, what does he do? And that's the new America, that of which, the context of which we live, under the mental illness of your children. You created that, which means it's your problem. Well, what's wrong with that? Well, 1 million+ people are watching her shit, and she's stealing and robbing from them on a daily basis and violating their civil rights. That's what's wrong with it. But that's how you operated in your life with your husband, isn't it? When you went to those little parties. But this is a scale that you don't even comprehend, lady. Talking to Ken Craddock's mommy. By the way, I don't even know what her name is. She hides behind the husband's name. And that's how sick you all are. I hope you're having a great day, everybody. I'm having such a fun day. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, I'm such a happy person. I love love you, Gary. We're having so